Hi, April, how are you? I know that you just moved back to school and this was a crazy week because you've been moving back in and getting back into classes and all of that stuff. So I thought I would just go ahead and do my next video and hopefully I will hear from you soon. Christy and I tried to go back to that little park that I showed you last time, but we ran into a little bit of an obstacle. This is where we were the other day and it's flooded now. I don't know, do you think... Christy was saying she wanted to take swimming lessons. Do you want to learn how to swim today?
I'll wait.
Okay.
It's a bit cold, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But I did teach Christy how to swim, just not then. We ended up signing up for a membership at a pool because we thought that might be a little bit better, you know? She's doing really good. She can swim really well. And then I swam behind her the whole time to make sure that she didn't drown, and she didn't drown. She did breathe in some water at one point, but she was all right. Oh, I went to this treasure hunt with the school ale society, and yes, because we have ale societies here in England.
I am on this treasure hunt right now. It's a beer treasure hunt, and we did all of these things and we won. And look, there's Gollum on there, which is absolutely amazing.
We basically got this list, and it has like all the clues to which pub we had to go find, and then the challenges to which what we had to do at each one. We had to get the whole pub to sing, or we had to serenade the pub. So we attempted that one by singing happy birthday because we thought, you know, people join in, but we ended up just yelling happy birthday at the top of our lungs alone in the pub. And then we went to Tolkien's pub where we had to write a riddle. Not a riddle, we had to write a poem. We wrote a Tolkien poem that says, "With Sam and Frodo on a quest, looking for mountain but not to prove best, we left our friends in times of trouble, but if Sauron finds us, it will be double." That was our genius poeticness at 11 o'clock at night when we'd been drinking.
But these people are trying to tell me that Frodo is evil or something weird like that.
No, there is no evil.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah, same thing.
It's not. But the other one's
Frodo is the good. No, it's Frodo. Sam is the good guy, and Frodo.
And Frodo. Sam and Frodo are both amazing and they're better than
Frodo's
us.
not as good as Sam.
Yeah, no, he's disagreeing. He is disagreeing, but he won't own up to it.
Why are you not in English?
Speaking of poems, I do actually teach poetry. I don't know poetry. I do creative writing, as you know, but not poetry. My classmates are helping these kids with a poetry project. For the first day, we did this really fun little project where we read them the poem "I Come From" by Robert Seater that goes, "I come from a suburb waiting forever for the train to London, from smashed windows, graffiti, fog on the platform." You get the point. So we did one of those on our own where we basically had to write "I come from," start with that, and then, you know, come up with things that represent us. And we had 20 minutes to do this. All the kids did this, and then we did ours while we helped them, although they didn't really need much help. They got right to it. But here's mine. I'll read you mine if you want to hear it. "I come from under the hill, and under the hills and over the hills my paths led." Wait. And that's Bill Valance, Tolkien's book. Here's my real one. "I come from fields covered in shops, from movie theaters and Starbucks on every corner. I come from a line of cookie-cutter houses, the purple one aside a row of gray and white. I come from Tibetan prayer flags over a menorah and stockings on the mantel at Christmas. From a place where cats are always underfoot and books left open, where maps of made-up places line the walls. From windows peering towards my mother's flowers, arranged beneath mobiles of broken teacups and bent spoons. From my father's study, always messy, his renowned patents hidden beneath layers of Spider-Man comics. I come from knocking on my sister's door, pulling her from her sketches to play dress-up with the big girls. I come from freedom. I come from birch trees to climb and white picket fences to keep out neighbors' dogs, from children playing in alleys, from parks with swings that creak and groan. I come from being tucked in at night, safe from the traffic that roars past my window, never slowing, never silent, always moving." That's gonna win an award one day right there, you bet. What else have I been doing? Well, writing. A lot of writing. And I've been reading Huck Finn. This is my book that I have to read for Thursday. It's over 1,000 pages. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm on page 1. I really like this card. I got it in Asheville. I don't know if I've shown it to you before or not, but it's cool. But if you go to obsoleteworld.com, you can find this artist. Did this whole thing where if you had to describe someone as a fictional character, if you had to describe your best friend, Sarah, you can do Sarah, as a fictional character, and so just one word, the name of the character, and they should get a general understanding of the person's personality, what word would you use to describe them? Because obviously, if I was going to describe you, I would say Pippin. Perhaps Bones from Star Trek, but probably more likely Pippin. Depends on if it's a good day or a bad day. We were trying to think of someone for Leonie, and Leonie was like, I would be Gollum. And I was like, Leonie, you're not like Gollum. That's not a good thing. You don't want to be like Gollum. So then she goes, you're right, I'm not like Gollum. I'm the Ring. She's not the Ring, but she likes to pretend that she's the Ring. So randomly, we'll all be sitting, and she'll be like, I'm the Ring. It's really creepy, and she starts texting me, and she's been sending me these little, ring symbols on my phone, so it's like the ring just pops up randomly, and I'm like, this is creepy, this is crazy. In class, the other day I was talking about a ring, and it had nothing to do with Lord of the Rings, but I was just talking about this completely random ring from this other story, because they were like, well, what's driving the plot forward? And I was like, oh, the ring. And all of a sudden the whole class started laughing, because Leonie's in the background going, or something weird like that, and everybody was just cracking up. I sound like my life is the Lord of the Rings, and it's not. Really, the name of the school that I go to is actually Middle-earth Academy. You have to be a Lord of the Rings fan. Now it sounds like I'm in a mental institution. I don't really go to school, April. I really am in a mental institution. And these are my imaginary friends. Say hi to Christy and hi to Leonie. And see the videos prove otherwise. For me, Christy said that I would be someone who is clumsy, someone who's very wise, has no real phobias but is somewhat cautious, always sees the best in people. Watson? Maybe. She said Watson was too ordinary. I'm not ordinary enough to be Watson. Considered odd by some people. Who's smart sometimes but also makes dumb decisions other times. But not as dumb as Harry Potter. Tries to do the right thing, sometimes screws up a little bit. So who's a character that's clumsy, wise, smart, but not really smart? Who likes books? Who likes to climb trees? Who could that be, I wonder? I was thinking Frodo, but she was like, I know you're thinking Frodo, and I know you want to be Frodo, so I'm trying to think of someone else. But we can't think of anyone else. Basically, we established that I'm Frodo. I don't know why that needed to be established. That should have been, known years ago. Well, that's really all I have to say. So I really hope you're having a good week, and I hope you're having fun at college, and I hope that I hear from you soon.